Night Whispers.
Everybody needs a hobby. So what's yours? Resurrection.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. There was a man sent from God. John is God's gift, and he is the hot desert voice of all our mornings, carrying the warnings of eternity on his honey-coated tongue. John was such a man sent from God. Where are the men sent from the throne room of the Most High today? Where are the true prophets of the Lord God Almighty?
Night Whispers, 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 Whispers.
And here's Robert.
The title of today's Night Whisper is Cometh God's Hour, Cometh God's Men. And your Night Whisper word is prepare. John chapter 1 verse 6 says, there was a man sent from God, whose name was John. Now then we come to the greatest human preacher who has ever lived. A mere man, mind you, though, just a mere man, yes, but even so, there are three things to note about this preacher. First, and may I say it again, note that he was a man, just a man of flesh and blood. Nevertheless, John the Baptizer was a man clothed so much in the spirit and power of Elijah that on one level Elijah had come. Now then, look you, even Elijah was a man, and so was John. Do you remember? Therefore this should give you and me, it should give us all great encouragement that we too, being mere men and women, can still be called and used by God to accomplish great things. Yes, there was a man. Second, note that this man was from God. He wasn't sent by God, but he was sent from God. You see, to be sent by somebody is to carry out this task in the name of the person sending them. Yes, with authority. Yes, with as much power and means that has been granted. Yet there still remains some disconnect from the sender. Do you know what I mean? However, to be sent from somebody is to have all that I've mentioned and then some. For there's no disconnect with the sender, you see. When you come from somebody, not only has the sender both sanctioned and empowered you as a messenger, but you also carry the clothes and the culture, the tone and the intonation, the looks and even the very likeness of the sender himself. To be sent from a body, to be sent from a place, to be sent from a person, literally personifies the source in the very heart of the messenger. Most importantly, though, the word from carries with it the elasticity of a return and a report and the manifest presence of the sender's careful observation of our response to the message. John was such a man sent from God. Now, despite various reporters of sports much overuse of the phrase, cometh the hour, cometh the man, it's nevertheless true that when the need chimes on God's clock, the man of the moment arrives at that very moment. However, if our watches are not synchronized with God's clock, we will undoubtedly find times of great disappointment. Nevertheless, in the fullness of time, God still sent forth his Son. And to prepare the way, in that same fullness of time, there was a man sent from God. Who was this man that was named directly by God, whose fully filled in and well-filed birth certificate was delivered by the hand of the angel Gabriel, that great creature of the seraphic order which stands in the very presence of God? Well, he's called John, which quite literally means God's gift. God almost always names his messengers, you know. You see, their very nomenclature becomes part of the utterance of their lives and a metaphor of the core of their communication. John is God's gift. He is the warm-up act. John is God's gift. He is the party planner. John is God's gift. He is the street cleaner. John is God's gift. He is the signpost of direction for that day. John is God's gift. He is the attention grabber, the supermoon of the blood-red dawning sky. John is God's gift, and he is the hot desert voice of all our mornings, carrying the warnings of eternity on his honey-coated tongue. The echo of John's words are once again bouncing around the walls of our planet, and friends, the hour of God is almost upon us. Even so, I have to ask this question. Where are the men sent from the throne room of the Most High today? Let me ask this question. Where are the true prophets of the Lord God Almighty? Listen, as they departed, Jesus began to say to the multitude concerning John, what did you go out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken by the wind? But what did you go out to see? A man clothed in soft garments? Indeed, those who wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I say to you, more than a prophet. For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way before you. Assuredly, I say to you, among those born of women there has not risen one greater than John the Baptist, but he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John, and if you're willing to receive it, he is Elijah who is to come. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Matthew 11, 7-15. Pray with me, please. Lord, send again your unshakable men to shake the earth once more. Father, send us those lions of the Lord, that all the purring pussycats might pee their pants as they see all that they should and could be. Come and wither the tops of our Carmel before all their caramel-coated fudging, Lord, and send again your unshakable men to shake the earth once more.
Join us tomorrow for Night Whispers. Same time, same station.
Tonight's Night Whisper was brought to you by Pastor Victor Robert Farrell, author of Night Whispers and president of the 66 Books Ministry. If you want more Night Whispers, then please go to www.night-whispers.com. That's www.night-whispers.com.
Don't miss the next Night